Hey everybody, we're back. Playing episode 3 of The Wolf Among Us. The more popular fables are stronger.
Oh my god, really?
Okay.
What was this called?
Popularity.
The Crooked Time or something?
Who the fuck's this?
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but
Crocodile.
until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
Swine.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away
He
from
did
all
it.
this. Take it easy.
He did it!
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. And try and get some rest.
I can't take it easy. I have to find Crane.
Bigby? What's wrong?
I know that asking
Lack of
Snow if
sleep for
she's
one
okay
thing.
would not
Getting
go well
shot
with
for
her.
another.
She
She'll be
hates
fine.
being doted
I had
out.
everyone that got wounded
Good
sent
call.
home.
That's the one
Holly
I was thinking
refused to
of.
let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation.
He's got
And
his pegged.
eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Look, I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the one who has to deal with them.
That's why
So you say.
I acted the way I did back in that situation. They were the ones who
Business
escalated
office.
it.
I know. I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
We don't have time to wait for the mirror. Crane could be getting on a train right now.
Well, I don't want to just go running off into the night without some direction.
You used to love
What the hell is
that.
going on? Just, I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if...
They're
I mean,
dickheads.
this
Dickheads love
is
being
gonna sound
dickheads.
crazy, but
And
do you
money,
really
a
think
lot of
Crane did
times.
it?
Yeah.
Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those
I'm not
women?
sure.
Because it's incomprehensible to me.
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know.
I'm just an
Doesn't
investigator.
make sense.
I'm still
He's-
investigating.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar, and I'll
Icky,
always
too.
hate him for that. And I'll
Literally.
hate him for how he
Ichabod,
held me
Icky
in his
Crane.
thoughts.
That's what we used to call him in
Murdering
school.
prostitutes.
Ichabod.
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for
He's
tonight,
bleeding
by the
profusely.
way. That could have gone
Aw.
really
Drinks.
terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
I just feel bad for Holly,
So
really.
she's alive.
Yeah.
Figured as much.
Time
Yeah, me
heals
too.
everything eventually. At least I hope so, for her sake.
I feel like fables need to be chopped into little pieces to really die.
Can
Yeah.
I ask
They're
you
like
a question?
Goonies.
It's
Goonies
kind of
never
personal.
die.
Oh,
And I don't want to offend you.
What's on your mind?
but
Are we in love?
after tonight,
Do you love
it's
me?
on my mind.
I'm gonna A this. That's how handsome men do things.
It's just when stuff hits the fan, like
I am not
like
a
it did
handsome
tonight.
man.
It feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of
Uh-oh.
enjoy it
Oh,
when things go wrong.
you got my card.
Because it gives
Shit.
you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
Why bring this up?
I'm the strong silent type.
I guess
remember
it doesn't
that.
matter.
Let her think what she needs to. She'll fall in love with me in
guys,
moments. That's
we
how
have
it
a problem.
works with women.
What is it?
I can't finish
You
the
know
mirror.
the
It's missing a
women.
piece.
You be silent.
Uh-oh.
What do you
Ichabod
mean,
knew that he
missing
could
the
take
piece?
one.
Yes,
Crane must
it's,
have taken it.
It's not here.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
That's not how it
Can't
works.
believe this.
Totally how it works.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going.
This is gonna get
He's a
weird.
neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror.
I didn't think he was a very neat
We can still
freak,
solve this
Snow.
ourselves. I know
Oh,
Never
wait, you
mind
meant neat
that.
freak.
Come help me look.
I like the colored text for the different characters.
It helps a bit.
I didn't notice that until now.
My girlfriend would disagree. Look, as a guy who's always tried to make girls swoon, it doesn't work when you talk. You just gotta be quiet.
Really?
Then they'll assume that you thought the most suave thing.
Whoa.
But you have to be good looking.
That's how you got me, man.
Yeah.
You just sat there quiet but confident. And I was like, whoa, he is saying all the right things right now.
See? That's how it works. I'm gonna talk to Buffkin. See, Link and
Hi,
every
Mr.
Link has it
Bigby.
right.
I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. Well, he called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Woo. With
See anything else?
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
writing this down, says Mr. Baconator.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Oh, Buffkin. Usually I really like to make you my whipping boy, but today you get off easy.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Did you exit there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bad Buffkin. Bad Buffkin.
You really want to like say his name like that?
Yeah.
Like it's a really good Buffkin.
Buffkin!
Buffkin. You can't say it in a nice way.
Buffkin says that he overheard Crane call somebody before he left. Sounds like he's going to see a witch, or his witch. His glamour witch.
Wait, really? None of the 13th floor witches would allow that sort of thing. They must be somewhere in the city. It's something, at least.
Find anything?
No, but there's enough notes and stuff here to take all night. Maybe check that stuff there.
I want to know what these 14th floor witches are.
Did you
all
look
about.
through that stuff yet?
Like,
It was 13th floor.
oh. What the hell? So I pressed Y. Where is he gonna? Oh, okay. You couldn't do this, Snow?
And we couldn't do it from the other side of the
Yeah.
table. Look at those papers.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there.
Do you want to know?
I want to know.
Blood and flowers.
I need to know.
A lot of blood and flowers.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside.
Or that time you grabbed my boob? It
There's
all
only
makes
so
sense
much
now.
you can repress, you know?
I'm an
What else
investigator.
is there?
Come on, let's keep looking.
That could have been good info, Snow.
What's all that jizz under the counter?
Ichabod jizz. I mean, Ickybod jizz. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit, I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Waylon Smith. What fable do you think he's based on?
Well, he's got to be.
Waylon Smith. He runs the farm.
Do you think that he's an animal?
That is jizz down there.
Then? Yeah, totally, right?
That's
like just straight
wow.
up jizz.
That's just a lot of jizzing.
Yeah.
Constant. Like I needed your permission, Snow. The Office of Icky Body Crane.
Compendium of.
Witching Cloak.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
Stop showing off, Buffkin.
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Yeah, I only recently heard about this meeting. Why didn't you mention
Easy.
this before?
Yeah.
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
Buffkin! God damn it! That's a bad
I'm
Buffkin!
Hungover.
He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
God damn it,
What's
Buffkin!
going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
What? I can't read the
Bluebeard,
other
this
papers.
isn't the time.
Oh,
Is the
false.
mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Is this guy
Well,
Bluebeard?
you did, and I
Yeah.
know. The
Bluebeard,
cat's out of the bag.
I want
so,
to
can
fight
we
you.
find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
Yeah.
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Yeah, you
Oh,
seem
please.
way
of
too
course
informed.
he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
Why does Bluebeard's
AM.
voice kind of sound like Lee?
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I
don't
don't
know.
think you're in any position to turn away help.
Did we do
Define
this last
help.
show?
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones
Because
to
it
kill
is.
prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial
That's
killer
awesome.
will not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this.
You're a
office.
bum
Who
bastard
elected you to
bastard!
make these decisions?
Nobody.
Yeah.
That
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that
Snow can handle it.
unofficially for years now.
Unofficially
petty.
is not officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Oh, now you're a fucking communist, probably, or something.
Excuse me, princess.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours,
Thanks to me.
and that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about
Shut up
it.
and help.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was, and I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what
He's
they
got a
know. After
point.
tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They seem to be working
They're not
for
smart
him.
enough
Yeah.
to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
I didn't know which one was the trip
Yeah.
trap in that.
I don't really care what you two do.
God
I'm
damn
going
it!
to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember?
Should've paused, I
I
guess.
don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns
Trip
me
Trap's
is
Holly's
you
bar. I don't
traipsing
think that
through
was an
possible
option.
evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, you're not going anywhere.
Really now? And what?
Yes,
Stand here and babysit
I wanna
me
fight you.
while the rest of your leads evaporate into mist?
Let's
We
fight.
have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful
I
penthouse,
doubt that.
crafting a fort out of couch cushions.
Although
That
that
sounds
would be
fun.
awesome.
This is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know
Then
what
I'm
it is,
going
but we don't
to
have
the
the time
poop
to really
pot.
worry about it now.
Because then he'll go to the poop pot.
Where are you
and
gonna
then
go,
we'll
Big
go
B?
to the kitchen,
I don't understand what that even.
right?
No, he'll go the opposite. So
I'll go to the kitchen.
I'm worried that I'm gonna have like a split second to decide here. So I'm. Okay.
So you leave Crane alone?
Okay.
And we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
All right, I have time to
Where
decide here,
to?
right? Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna take a break. I still don't understand your logic behind the poop pot.
It didn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're
We'll be
putting
right
food
back.
in and it's